What's up guys, Andrew aka the Gloctopus here with Gloctopus Reviews, and this week I'm bringing you a review on the Mantis Blackbeard AR-15 trigger auto reset system. Super cool little dry firing system by Mantis. If you guys want to see more cool dry fire accessory reviews like this, go ahead and like and subscribe to my pages on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Let's get started. Alright guys, we're going to get into this review of the Mantis Blackbeard dry firing system for your AR-15s. First and foremost, always guys, safety check. Make sure that when you're working with a weapon or trying to do dry fire training, that your ammunition is in a separate room from the weapon that you're training with or working on. That is check number one, safety check number one. So we've got no ammo here in the magwell, and we've got a clear chamber. With the Blackbeard training system by Mantis, it's super easy to actually install into your ARs, guys. All you got to do is take the pin out of the back. It's just like installing a bolt carrier group. You can take out the bolt carrier group that you have currently in the weapon. Super easy. Pull out the charging handle, pull out your bolt carrier group, and what you're going to do is you're going to slide in the Mantis bolt carrier group. Looks just like this. Shaped just like a bolt carrier group. Has this little mil-spec shaped charging handle, I would guess you would call it, here on top. That just goes right down into the upper receiver. Super easy guys. No actual like hard install. Just slides right down in there. You put your receiver back down and put your pin back in, and that's it guys. The Blackbeard is installed into the AR. Super easy install. As far as these little gold holes and the holes here on the side, we're going to get into that on the tabletop part of this review, but I wanted to show you guys how this actually works while standing up. I've got a target back here on my door. I kind of use that just for dry fire training practice here in my studio. What I'm going to show you is the Blackbeard system. Not only does it come with the bolt carrier group that you've got here that installs into the upper receiver, you've got the battery. So the battery here has a LED set on top, and it actually tells you how charged it is. Right now I've got a full 4 lights on here. It goes into the magwell just like a mag does. Super simple guys. You've got your groove here just like you would on a mag. That's going to go to the back, and you pop that in, and you're going to get a positive noise or positive action. You'll hear the cycling of the bolt carrier group here on the inside, and that means it's ready to go guys, ready to rock and roll. On this AR here, as you can see, I've got the Rise Armament 535. This is their advanced trigger. Really awesome single stage trigger guys. It's got like a almost a 3.5 pound brake on it. Super crisp, and the reset on it is stupid short. It's one of my favorite triggers to try and work with this Blackbeard system from Mantis. Basically all you do, once this battery is installed, it's ready to go. You can turn your safety off on the weapon and point it at the target and pull the trigger just like you would firing the weapon with rounds in it. And every time you pull it, you hear that. That is resetting the trigger to where you can get unlimited trigger pulls. Really awesome guys. I believe this system can give you up to 10 trigger pulls per second. It's just really nice that you can work on your reset in your trigger work, just dry firing these ARs. If you're not familiar with dry fire practice with your ARs, the old school way to do it is to have to pull the charging handle every single time to reset the hammer. This system really defeats that, and it's really, really innovative. I really like it, guys. Super easy. Like I said, just pull the trigger and that's it. You'll get a laser that comes out of the end of the barrel. In this system, I've got the green. We're gonna go a little more in depth of the options they offer with the lasers on these systems. But yeah, guys, really, really nice being able to just do some training and dry fire practice with your ARs. We're gonna go ahead and get this onto the table and get your tabletop review done. Let's get over there, guys. All right, guys, we're gonna get into this tabletop part of the review on the Mantis Blackbeard AR-15 trigger auto reset system. First, what we're going to do is a little bit of an unboxing of how the system comes from Mantis when they ship it to you. As you see here, it comes in this nice little box with the sleeve on the outside. You can slide it out, put the sleeve to the side, and on the inside here, you're going to get a nice little case. Actually, the case is a zipper case, and it's got this nice little instruction guide for the Mantis. If you want to take this out and make sure that you read this, they've also got all of their contact information here on the other side. So if you have any customer service issues or anything that you need to take care of, you can contact them by phone, email, or you can visit them on their website at mantisx.com. When you start getting into the actual Blackbeard system, you can unzip it, and inside here we're going to have the actual bolt carrier group and the battery pack from Mantis. You're also going to get an Allen wrench that you use to do some adjustments on the bolt carrier group. What I did was, I want to really never lose this because it's a really, really small Allen wrench, as you can see. I just went ahead and took it on this foam that's here in the actual case, and I slid that down in sideways to where I'll always have that like available if I need it, and won't really lose it because I'm really bad at losing small stuff like this. Also inside there, you've got this card talking about the Mantis Laser Academy. They have a system or laser dry fire school system that you can use. You can download the app on the App Store or the Google Play Store. It's pretty cool. It does, like I said, it does not come with the Blackbeard system. This is a separate thing that you can purchase, and it actually will work with the Blackbeard system. Getting into this, the Blackbeard system just goes into any AR that has a bolt carrier group and a buffer in the back. This is not going to work on any of your bufferless rifles. It does have to have, like I said, a bolt carrier group and buffer in the rear. I'm going to get this table cleaned off, and again, guys, when working with these weapons, make sure that you have your ammunition in a separate room. We just did the safety check while I was standing up, but we're gonna go ahead and do that again and make sure that we have a clear chamber here. There's no rounds. Installing the Blackbeard is super easy, as you saw. All you do is take out your pin here, and you're gonna pull your bolt carrier group right out, and you can pull your charging handle, if it doesn't fall on the floor, and get that out. And then you can get the bolt carrier group from Blackbeard, and that slides right down into the upper receiver. And that's it, guys. Go ahead and close your AR back down, and that's installed. So to get a little bit deeper into the adjustments of this bolt carrier group from Mantis, you're going to need that Allen wrench that they supplied you with. Both of these here will adjust the windage and elevation of the laser. The laser might not be on with your red dot, so at whatever distance you're going to be dry firing, say you're dry firing in your house and you're using the longest distance, which say is 15-20 yards, you're going to want to go to that spot and use this Allen wrench to make sure that the laser that comes out of the bolt carrier group, which you saw in the previous section of the video, it's a green laser, and you can match that up with your red dot. Super cool option, guys, especially if you're going to be doing the Laser Academy. It just makes it that much more accurate for you. But yeah, really cool option that they allow you to do the adjustments to that laser with the windage and elevation here with these two holes. Right here you see this black switch. That black switch is going to allow you to either have the laser activate every time you pull the trigger, or it will be a constant on laser. So that means anytime that you have the battery pack installed into your gun, that the laser will be on full time. So that's just a flick of this switch here. When you flick that down, as you can see here, I've got the battery pack installed and we've got a green laser that is on full time. Even if you pull the trigger, it stays. The action still works with the trigger, but the laser itself does not blink. If you're like me, I like that to be off. I don't like it on full time, so that's just a flick of that switch back into the up position. And as you can see, it is off. And the only time the laser will activate is when you're pulling the trigger. Super nice. So getting back into the battery is charged by USB. You can use any USB block, like a iPhone battery block. I believe it's a 5-volt charger that you can use for this. It just plugs right in there to the top of the battery pack. And if you ever want to check the level of juice that you have in your battery pack, on this other side here, you've got this little, looks like a little flat button. You push that, and once you push it, you're going to get these LED lights here on the top. So I believe a full battery is these 4 LED lights, and when you start using it, you'll start to see these go down. I've never really bled this battery dry. Actually, I've never charged this unit. It is charged the way it came from the factory, so it really holds a long charge, and you can get a ton of dry fire trigger pulls with this battery. Again, when you install this, it has the groove on the back just like a regular magazine, and that fits right into the mag well. And when you push that up and in, you're going to hear the laser activate one time, and that's going to let you know that this system is ready to go. And all you do, guys, is flip your weapon from safe to fire, and then you're able to do dry fire practice. You can pull the trigger and you can hear it. Once that trigger is pulled all the way back, the system actually resets the trigger. So right now it's waiting for me to let go of the trigger for a trigger reset. And you can feel that and actually get a nice tactile feel for your trigger's reset, and then pull again, and that's it, guys. Super awesome system. Not having to actually pull the charging handle in the back every time that you want to take a pull of the trigger is really cool. I can't believe somebody didn't really develop the system a long time ago. Super awesome. I believe that you can get up to 10 dry fire shots per second. That's an up to. I really can't shoot super quick. I practice my double taps and triple taps. It's really nice. The installation, as you saw, takes less than a minute. All you got to do is pop your AR open and slide this right down into the upper receiver, and you're good to go. As far as the offerings from Mantis, they do offer this laser in red, green, and it comes in IR. And I believe on their website that there is a Blackbeard system that has no laser, which saves you a little bit of money. But it's really cool. So those guys that really want to practice with one of these using their night vision devices, you'll be able to do so with the IR laser. Included in your kit, like I said earlier, is going to be the Allen wrench, the instruction card, the battery pack, and the bolt carrier group. Really nice option, guys. When I got my first one, the first one I got actually stopped working. I had it for like a day and got some really good reps in, and it just stopped functioning. I called over to Blackbeard, and customer service was super awesome. Really nice guys over there. And I told them what was going on. They asked me to do a couple troubleshooting issues over the phone. And when those issues did not clear up, they asked for my order. They look it all up in the computer, and all they do is they send you out a new one and a new battery and a new bolt carrier group, and all you got to do is take your old one, stick it back in the boxes they send you, and send it back to them. They also give you a prepaid label, so it's not like you're having to reach into your own pocket to send this stuff back to them if you have an issue. But I can tell you from firsthand experience that the customer service over at Mantis is super awesome. So I give you guys 2 thumbs up for that. Taking care of the bolt carrier group or battery, I don't know which one it was, just stopped working. But now I've got a fully functioning system, and it's super cool. As you see here, I've got the Rise Armament 535 trigger, as I talked about moments ago. If you do want to try with a different trigger, super easy, guys. It's just like slapping a different lower on your weapon. And make sure we've got a pistol here, so I'm taking this lower off. In this lower here, I've got a CMC flat trigger. This is going to be their 3.5 pound flat. Really nice crisp trigger. It's one of my favorites that I've been using for a long time. It's just kind of like a go-to if I really need a trigger to drop into a build. Super awesome. Same thing as the Rise trigger. You can take your pin, open that up, slide your bolt carrier group back down into the upper receiver, and shut that pin. And now, since you don't have the Rise trigger in and you want to get some reps on your CMC trigger, super easy. Pop your battery back into the bottom. Make sure it's seated really well, guys, because sometimes this doesn't seat very well and it will drop out. I just make sure that it's in there really good. And same thing, guys, take your weapon from safe to fire, and you can get some nice dry fire reps in with this CMC trigger, which is super cool and super crisp. Yep, triple taps, doubles. It really helps you work out your issues with your trigger pulls. And getting to learn these triggers, a lot of people don't really get to learn their triggers, learn the reset, the feel, the function, the form of the trigger. These are all things that you really need to learn and know about your weapon. Don't just slap something in your gun and expect that you're going to be able to go out there and use it and be awesome with it. No, it takes training and it takes time to be able to achieve things like that. And this Mantis Blackbeard system is a very good system for being able to feel out and get to know your trigger on a deeper basis. So yeah, I really like this trigger, guys, especially in these two, in the Rise Armament and especially the CMC triggers. Really cool option. I'm going to get this packed up, and I'm going to go ahead and give you my solid rating and review on the Mantis Blackbeard AR-15 trigger auto reset system. Alright guys, I'm going to give you my solid rating and review of the Mantis Blackbeard AR-15 dry firing system. My rating is going to be a 7 out of 8 Glocktopus arms. It's a really nice system. I like how it's made out of this nice durable polymer that you're able to adjust the lasers like we talked about in the tabletop. Just a really nice system. The first one that I did get out stopped working after about a day or so, but they have awesome customer service. I went ahead and gave them a call. All they do is they look up your order number and they ship you out a new one, and you don't even have to do anything till the new one gets to you, and then you can ship theirs back in the box they send you. Really cool of these guys to be customer service friendly and to handle issues when there are issues with their stuff. Other than that, it's really a rock solid system. I like being able to slap this in any of my ARs that require a buffer tube on the back, and to be able to dry fire practice with all of my triggers. As you saw in the tabletop video, one of my favorite triggers to dry fire practice with is going to be the Rise Armament 535. That's going to be their advanced trigger group. That's a single stage trigger, Super, super nice trigger, guys. If you're looking to pick one of those up or pick one of these Mantis Blackbeards up, you can go to my link in description or link in bio. Scroll down, it'll take you over to my link tree or to glocktopusreviews.com. Scroll down on that page and find the Brownells.com tab. Click that, and they usually have the Mantis Blackbeard stuff in stock and the Rise Armament triggers in stock as well. If you have any questions or concerns about what you've seen in the video today, go ahead and put those down in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you guys like these videos, go ahead and give it a thumbs up on Instagram and YouTube. That'll help me out with the algorithm and get my video out to more people. If you guys like watching these reviews, go ahead and like and subscribe to my pages on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. On Instagram and YouTube, make sure you're clicking the notification icon, that's the bell icon up in the corner. That'll get all of my newest content over to you as quick as possible. As always, guys, stay healthy, stay safe. Check you guys later.